Hi everyone, so let's start the next question 2324 product sales analysis 4. Again, this is a continuation of product sales analysis 1, 2, and 3, but here the tables have changed. So, the first table sales ID, product ID, user ID, and quantity. And the next table is product ID and price with the name of product. And this product ID is referencing to the primary key of product table. Now, let's see what we have to do. So, we have to write a solution that reports for each user the product ID. For every user ID we have to return the product ID on which user spent the most money. In case the same user spent the most money on two or more products, we have to report them all. So let's see. So there are two user IDs, 101 and 102. So we have to return the product ID for them based on the condition that the user has spent most amount of money on that. So suppose user ID 1, he is buying 10 quantity, then the total amount he is spending is 10, and what's the product ID? So he's buying product ID 1. So product ID 1, each product has a price of 10. So for 10 quantity he has to spend $100. So product ID 1, he has to spend $100. For product ID 2, for user ID 2, again we are getting user ID 1. So let's see this one. So he bought 7 unit for product ID 3. So product ID 3 price is 15, so he has to spend 15 into 7 total amount. So for product ID 3 he has to spend 15 into 7, which comes to 105. Now let's look at user ID 102. So he bought 9 quantity of product ID 1. So in total he spent 10 into 9, $90. So in first one he spends $90. For product ID 2 he bought 6 and he spent 6. Okay, he spent 25 into 6, which comes to 150. So it comes to 150. For product ID, user ID 102, he bought 10 of product ID 3, so 150. So for this one he spent 150, and for the last he bought 6. So product ID 1 he bought 6, the price will be 60. So we have to return the most amount of money spent by each user. So 101 he spent most money on 105, so we have to return this, and for 102 we have to return 2 and 3. Let's see if that's right. Product ID 1, let's see why 1 is here. So user ID 102, how much is spent on this one? Okay, so in total he's bought it 2 times, so we have to combine these two also, so that we have to get 90 plus 60, 150. So we have to return 1, 2 and 3 for 102, and for 101 we have to return 3. So let's see how we can get it. So we know that to get the total amount we have to join these two tables. So we will be joining using the inner join product p on s dot product id equals to p dot product id, and what we have to return, we have to get the user id which will be coming from s, and s dot product id, and then we know that for every user and combination product id we have to get the quantity. So we have to use group by these two, and then we have to get the quantity. So the quantity will be this quantity, which will be coming from sales table, and the price for that will be coming from the product table, and we can call it as amount. Then we have to get the then we have to get the product ID and user ID where the user has spent the most money. So what we can do, we can use the rank function and we can assign the rank based on the total amount spent. So it will be rank, and we can do it for every user. So partition by user ID and order by this. Let's give it as a name as RNK. Now let's see what we are getting. Okay, it is product. So let's see what we are getting. So for 101 we are getting this amount is 100 and the rank is 1. For 101 the rank is 2, so we don't need this one, or we need this one, but we have to get it in the descending because we are finding where the user has spent most money. So now the rank will be, for 101 we'll be getting rank 2 for 100 and 105 rank 1 because he has spent most money in the 105. For user ID 2, all of these are getting rank 1 because the user has spent same amount of money in all of them. Now we just have to use this one in the subquery and in the CTE, and we can get the final result. So we have to return the user ID and product ID. So I will be using select user ID comma product ID from CTE where the rank should be 1. Let's see, we have to order it. So we don't have to order. Let's run this one. It is product. Let's run this one. So it got accepted. So we are getting the expected result. 101 he spent $105 in the product ID 3, and for 102 he spent $150 for on these products. Let's submit. So it got submitted. Thank you.